And I feel like when it comes to the alien monster, first of all, I just want to say it real quick. My favorite alien is the first one. I mean, I've told you this before, but this is for the mic.
Yeah.
But one thing I want to say in particular about the alien films is that I hate that they kind of took the fear out of Alien for me. After I saw Aliens, I was still afraid of them because they were taking out these badass Marines. Even though it was more of an
Hmm.
action-centric film, they were able to still make the aliens scary because, one, the introduction of the Queen,
Hmm.
and two was the fact that they were outsmarting the Marines. They came in from the roof, they're coming in through the vents
Yeah.
and shit. They were able to outsmart the Marines. So they were still able to make the alien, yeah, come on, say, extremely scary. They were still able to provide horror in a sci-fi action film. That went
Hmm.
out the window for the Alien sequels. Alien Covenant. I haven't seen Prometheus, but I've seen Covenant, and the
Yeah.
horror's just gone. I don't. I'm no longer
Yeah. I
afraid.
mean,
You know.
I think a big part of that with Covenant and a problem I had with the movie is that they tell you where the aliens come from, and what makes it scarier is that you don't know what the fuck it is. And
Yeah.
the whole point of Covenant is this is exactly what the xenomorph is. Do with that information what you will. And it just ruins all the mystery of these creatures.
Why do that? You
So
know.
it's just, yeah, it's just like, it was nice having that mystery, and now it's fucking gone.
Shit. The, it's
Yeah.
just kind of ridiculous. It's kind of
I
like.
mean, it's like the Predators, like that original Predator movie.
Mhm.
That Predator's intimidating as fuck, and it's like kind of scary. But then it's like because we know so much about it by the time we're going into like Predators from 2010,
Mhm.
like yeah, they're still badass and cool, but they're not really that scary. It's just like, yeah, that shit's sick.
Because like I like fear. You know what I mean? Like when I see
Yeah.
the Predator sequels, it's like, bro, I like fear. First one
Yeah.
did that for me, great. You know. And then
Hmm.
later on, it's just like, oh, he's not so scary now. It's just fun action. Oh, okay, great.
Yeah. I think that's with most horror sequels though.
But
Like it just wears off
But
by the time you
aliens,
get to the second
aliens,
movie.
aliens is an exemption from that. Like it truly is. Like
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like aliens, when they're coming around, they killed the squad leader right in the beginning. They did all this crazy shit.
Hmm.
They built it up for like an hour and a fucking half. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know. And finally, when they came around, they were still scary. It wasn't as dreadful scary as the first one, but because it wasn't
Hmm.
shooting that way. But they were still able to make the alien menacing. You know, and that's
Yeah.
something that it
And
just
it
kind of
was
goes
I
away.
think it was because of like there was more than one,
Yeah, big time,
so we
big time.
we like in the first one we just had one, and so now going into Aliens there's a shit ton of them, and so that's more intimidating. And also we still don't know what they are by the time we're in Aliens.
Mm-hmm.
We just know what they're capable of, and so
Exactly.
they're still intimidating. And the fact, like you said, they wiped out the whole squad, that keeps the intimidation all the way up. You're
Mm-hmm.
like, damn, these things are gonna fuck up these
You
characters.
got it. No, and it's
Yeah.
not. It's not even just the fact that they killed all the Marines. If they were just nameless nobodies we didn't care about, and it's
Hmm.
they would die and then it would be generic. But they built up these characters. They're not just props. They were all people. They all had jokes, quirks, little things, and they
Hmm.
all looked very different as well. Like scenes where the android was playing the knife game with that guy's hand, stuff like that.
Yeah.
The banter between them, it made them human. And then they
Hmm.
were walking around with big ball breaker guns. You know what I mean? The fucking smart gun, all this
Yeah.
shit. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna destroy him. And then Ripley's really the only person that's kind of scared of the alien because she's the only one who's seen it. But you see these
Hmm.
guys and how menacing they look, and it's like, man, they could take care of them. Sure. you know?
Yeah.
And they just get fucking destroyed, and immediately that fear is brought back immediately because
Hmm.
they kill the leader figure off top. You know what I mean? And then they have to introduce como se dice, what's his name, Kyle Reese, back
Yeah.
to make him the leader now. Uh, Oh man, and there were just a couple times. Mainly I think one of the best scenes of that movie is the face hugger scene in the fucking little infirmary that they were in. Oh my
Yeah.
god,
Oh yeah, no, that shit was terrifying.
ridiculous. Oh, let me tell you something. I have arachnophobia. I couldn't last. Me
Hmm.
personally, I would have shot myself once we hit the planet. It's like, oh, they crawl now. Fuck no. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
good. Jesus Christ, I don't need that shit in my life. Fuck.
Yeah, like seeing that shit jump at the camera,
Uh-uh.
like fuck that.
Hell no! I'm surprised Newt lasted that long. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like, I don't know
Christ.
where the idea came from, but I always thought that like a face hugger couldn't survive outside of the egg unless it was on your face.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if it missed, it's like, oh, okay, that's it. But no, the fact that they can crawl,
Fucking
it's
crawling
like,
around.
get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm not dealing with that.
Nah, bro. I made a series on Alien Isolation. That Alien Isolation series, and I was doing the face hugger sections. I had to look up the locations of each face hugger encounter. I did not. Fuck that. I am not running in fucking head first into a face hugger issue because that game's first person. I'm good. I don't need that in my life, okay?
Yeah.
You have no idea how scary that shit was. Oh, remember that 10-minute clip I sent you? Bro, it
Yeah.
was... Oh, that was real. That wasn't me being hyped. That was... Bro, I was losing my fucking head in that guy. It was a hive. It was a fucking nest full of them. No, I couldn't do it.
If I played it, I would download a mod called No Face Hugger.
Bro, for real. And if it didn't
Hopefully
exist...
someone has that shit somewhere.
And if it didn't exist, I'd find out how to code so I could get rid of them. I don't give a fuck. Jesus. All I'm telling you right now is that I'm never playing that shit again. Fuck that. I got my footage. All right? I got my footage. It's okay. Jesus Christ. Never again, brother. I mean, the alien was scary enough. You know what I'm saying? Jesus
Oh, yeah.
Christ.